Hello and welcome to Tonic Studios. Today I'm here with the lovely Karen.
Hello.
And Alex.
Hello.
And we're going to share with you our Baked with Love die set. What have we got today, Car?
Have you seen this? It is just the cutest thing ever.
It's gorgeous.
I think we've got rid of the cake. I think
Yes.
we've had that hanging around a little bit too long.
I was just going to have a little check in the oven.
There's
Look at
no
this.
cake in the oven anymore.
Have a little look on the front there.
Oh,
Look at this. It's a real oven.
it's
The
adorable.
door I've knocked all the cookery things off the top.
That's like me when I'm in the kitchen, that is.
hang
Oh,
on.
my waffle's on the floor now. Me fried egg.
That's no good, is it?
Me fried egg and me
Can't have a
toast.
fried egg.
Got a lovely fried egg and toast. There we go. All waiting
And
to
we got
go.
a little pie for tea. Look at our ditty pie for tea.
It's blooming lush. Look at it.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
And the details, so the dies will cut all of these little pieces for you to put on your baking trays and decorate your ovens with. And it's a nice, simple die set.
We've even got, let me bring this one forward. Because in this one, I've made a clear little tray. And on top of that, whoa, it's underneath at the moment, but we'll bring it out. Pop your tray in, and there's my little baking tray.
Oh, amazing.
And that will sit inside the oven.
And that one's even fan assisted, look.
Absolutely,
assistant.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The fan is in
Yeah,
the
she's
back.
put a fan in the back as well.
Absolutely. Got to put a fan
Isn't
in
there
the
a
All
fan
the
die in
mod
there?
cons.
Is there a fan die in there, or did he use
I've
one of the
used
top?
one of the top.
Yeah.
The rings off the top. Look, let me bring that forward. The rings off the top has made the fan inside.
I love it.
How cute.
I absolutely love it.
And then
I love the other one.
look at this one.
This one
You are
away.
going to adore this. Look at the top.
Who doesn't love a little tray of gingies?
My words.
I love
They
myself some
are
gingies.
Gorgeous. And this one, look, it's got a see-through front.
Nice
so when
glass.
I open it gently, and you can see everything inside. So we did have a cake in you.
We
when
did have a
photographed.
cake, yes, but luckily for everybody, that cake is no longer with us.
We made these a little while ago.
We did.
And on the side, look at the sides. I haven't shown you these. Your pans are hanging on the side of one.
We got some nice cast iron ones there, some nice skillets.
Oven glove, tea towel.
It's so adorable.
I forgot to show the side on the others. Oh,
No, I've shown the side on that one.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, we've shown that one. It's the utensils we need now. There
Look.
you go.
we've got the utensils there. And we've got a stamped and a die cut version
We have.
of the oven glove and the tea towel.
So what you get in this showcase this month is a
Yes, let's show.
lovely die set
Let's share.
with a nice instruction sheet printed here, which is very, very handy. You've got your die set, and of course, as it's a showcase, it comes with the sleeve and the magnet, which is amazing because they just pop straight into your
They do.
A4
They do.
storage folders. And you also get this wonderful stamp set.
So this says, from our home to yours, you're the sweetest, made just for you, baked with love, sending sweet wishes, homemade from the kitchen of.
And Grandma's kitchen
I
and
missed
Grandpa's
those.
kitchen.
Missed those.
And there's two little sets of dials and a nice little inside.
Look at this.
Little buns.
If I bring that
Little
over onto
bacon
there.
buns. Can I show this on the front, Alex?
Of course.
Little bacon buns there, you can see them. So there's your stamped tea towel and oven glove here, and there's just a nice little bit of decorative stamp in there just for, say, the back of the...
Yes,
the
the back
oven.
panel. You
But
were going to
some
have
lovely-
such
lovely
fun
details.
with these. I can just imagine all the designs you were going to send us. Or not send us personally, but on Facebook, you know. I just get so excited by these.
Shall we put it together?
Oh, go on then, Car.
Should we see how simple it is? Right, so what we have, you can see the instructions here. It tells you need to cut these shapes. So you need your main panel, your front panel, and your back panel. So here's my main panel, here's my front panel, and here's my back panel. With an extra little layer, we'll glue those together now. It tells you how to create it. So you slot the front panel in. So this has got a score line. So you fold that down. You slot this one in. She says, should I change my
glasses, Kat.
Change my glasses. That's why I can't see. That's better. Look, there's a slot there.
It's like doing braille, isn't it?
I know. I was just expecting it to slide straight in.
You do need to see where you slide in.
Yes. So that is your picture. Yeah. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fold that up and glue that in place. So I'm just going to pop some glue on.
It is such a clever design.
It's fab.
But I can see this used for so many things other than an oven.
Yes, it's a plain box, really. When you think of it, it's going to be a gift box for anything.
Absolutely.
So you can make it as a lovely cupcake.
It did hold a real size cake. That wasn't a joking cake we had on the pictures.
No, it was a real cake.
It held a real cake.
I'm just going to pop some glue on.
It was a Victoria sandwich, wasn't it?
Yes.
But if you made cakes in the little, not the great big muffins, you're not going to get them in.
No.
But you know the normal size cake, what do you call them?
Fairy cakes.
Fairy cakes, yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get those in.
Definitely get those in. Oh, I'm just not lining this up correctly there.
And you've got the red glasses now.
I know. This is the problem. You can't really see what I'm doing. I'm trying to show because I'm lining up. I'm using this glue tab here for alignment. So I'm making sure I'm straight. So you line up, you make sure your front panel is straight. So you know where you're lining here. And then you make sure that's straight there. And you can see that you're aligning with this glue tab here as well. I'm just going to pop some glue on this side. Probably too much.
But you could also do, those individual little fruit cakes for birthdays and things.
Yes, that would be nice.
What a lovely little treat there.
Lovely. Very, very nice. Let me make sure I'm...
And if you're not a baker, you could get those little chocolate cupcakes with the chocolate icing on the top. Perfect fit.
Yeah.
You could probably get... We get two of those stacked on top of each other in there.
I don't know.
Biscuits, couldn't
Fill it with cookies. What a fabulous, a little teacher's gift.
Yes.
Christmas time.
Yes.
Oh, Christmas cookies.
Well.
Lovely.
I think that would be wonderful.
Just don't put that from Grandma's kitchen on it, because then that's false advertising.
False advertising. You can't say from Tesco's kitchen, not going
No, you can't. From someone's kitchen.
From someone. Right, I'm just going to layer up my back panel. So Leo's prepped all this for me. That's why I had to familiarise myself with it again. Leo prepped it all for me yesterday, and she's done such a good job because she's layered most of it. She's left one little one for me to pop on here, but I have got, we've put the detail
die.
Put the detail down it. So we've cut the outer. Let me take that one away a second. So we've cut the outer in the ocean and the red, and then we've popped the detail die in, cut that through again, and layered them together.
They could be layered because it does have an outer edge as well.
Yeah.
And there's a gorgeous deboss image.
Leo's got the deboss.
Yeah, I know somebody has the deboss.
Yeah, we've got the deboss on this one here. I'm going to bring it. The front is going to be slightly out of focus, I think, for me to be able to get the back in focus. Where am I going, Alex? Can you?
Yeah, you were on just there. You go.
I got my reading glasses on again, haven't I? So I can't see anything.
So everything's out of focus.
That's the problem. I can't see anything with these on. So yeah, we're just going to add an extra layer on because I've used some of the satin. I wanted to bring that in to the backing as well. So I've just put another layer of that there. And Leo's prepped this.
But I think children are going to play for hours with this.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's one of those sets, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it gets broken, then you just cut another piece.
Exactly, because it's just a cardboard oven. And that would be amazing for them to play with.
I think
I
there's...
just want a little bit of...
Sorry, there's so many like utensils and
Yeah.
bits and pieces of it.
Absolutely. You've got your fish slice, your spoon, your serving spoon, your fork.
Love it.
What else have we got on here? I'm just having a little look.
So there's
So
trays.
here's your pans all down the bottom.
The burner's there.
Yeah.
There's little turny...
Even your knobs for the top of the oven. And then your plate of cookies. We've missed the plate of cookies. Look at them.
Cute. Right, I'm going to pop some glue onto these.
Chopping board.
Yeah.
You can hang on the side.
It's a great gift box for those people who got into baking during the pandemic as well, isn't it?
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
So if you got someone who was bringing you a loaf of banana bread to your doorstep every week, say thank you with some cookies.
Do you know what?
But buy them from a shop if you need to.
You know, they say, so for your base, you're lining it up with the bottom of the box there. So not with the sides, but with the bottom. It looks a bit odd because I've got that extra layer. But I would cover that with a red one or something. If I was giving it to somebody. So, but you know, they said in the pandemic, did you come through the pandemic without making banana bread and without doing this and without doing that? Did you come through the pandemic without buying a puppy, without buying an air fryer? No, I did the lot. I made the banana bread. I bought the puppy. I bought the air fryer. I had the lot. Trifecta for me. So I'm just going to take that out so I can open that and push my glue tabs down on the inside just to make sure everything's stuck.
But it could just be a little card and a little gift as well as a thank you, couldn't it?
It could. And do you know what I didn't do? I didn't decorate my panels when they were flat. That is going to be so much easier for you. So do what I say, not what I do.
Yes.
I followed the instructions instead of doing what I'd made. Okay, so we're going to layer it up. Now, Leo's already done one for me. So I'm going to glue this one on. And then we will have a look at the other one.
There's also the lovely deboss pattern for the side as well.
There is. And we should show Leo's in more detail because it's much more subtle. I went for some bright colours because, I mean, subtle isn't my forte.
We don't do subtle, do we?
I don't know if you'd noticed. But we just don't not do my forte. Yeah, she says with
the dresses are people who've got
apple stuffs on her dress. That's not subtle.
Yeah.
That's not subtle at all.
Dresses are people who don't want to be noticed, don't they?
Absolutely.
Doesn't happen, does
just
it?
Like shrinking wallflowers, are we all?
We'll shrink into our wall when we're done.
Okay, so this is my second one here. So what we've done, because we're attaching this to a satin, which is the same as gluing it to a mirror, it's not porous. So we've gone with some double-sided adhesive film. Love it. We love our adhesive sheets, don't we?
Do.
I've got some little white bits stuck.
Because
let me get rid of those.
No matter how small amount of glue you put on that, you were going to get some amount of seepage.
Yeah, so I've got
and it's really hard to pick it off, isn't it?
Well, these are such small squares, so I've got a couple of the back ends from the white release paper stuck in there.
And that's why the craft pick is an essential.
Oh, wouldn't do without it.
I couldn't craft without it. I really couldn't craft without it. I'm just going to line that up.
Or maintain your dental hygiene, which I saw you doing in the room the other day.
I had something stuck in my tooth, didn't I?
Oh.
Even
without even feeling it, it was like I'd been chewing on foil watching it. Awful.
I was like, it's fine. They're all porcelain. Don't Don't make glue or units. I haven't just lost a die. No, I lost the whole part of glue.
If I bring this in, while Karen's gluing.
Yeah.
Can you see the detail? There's the die. Oh, let me move over. So that will give you the gorgeous deboss. So if you're using satin card or pearlescent card,
Would have been perfect.
you get a gorgeous detail.
Mm-hmm.
That is so pretty.
It is lovely. I had it in my head. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to decorate all of this flat. And then I don't do it.
And then it didn't happen.
No, it did not. No, it did not. In true Karen style. It did not happen. But it's fine. I've got it all under control. So there are my sides decorated. We've got the back on there. It's all coming together. So we're going to make the top. So for my burners, we cut this twice. Sorry, let's put it the right way. So we've cut it twice. So I've cut it in silver and I've cut it in red. And I've just trimmed this circular piece. So I've snipped it off there and there and there and there. And I've turned it and just glued that to the rear of it, just to give a little bit more detail more than anything. I mean, you didn't need it. That on its own is perfectly fine. But I just felt like putting something else on.
You can also cut that into the top. So when I made this one, I cut the burner into the top.
That's amazing. I love that.
Then save the middle bit because you're going to need that to fill in after. Pop another colour underneath and then cut the burners in a different colour.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another idea for you.
That looks like a mega fancy oven, man.
It does. It does. It's a bit like my new one.
That's what I was fancying arranged, wasn't it? But it would have meant rearranging the whole of the kitchen, and it hasn't happened.
Oh, I just made room for it in the beginning.
Well, we had the tower, didn't we?
You did. You did.
Caught fire. My tower caught fire. So I thought I could have a brand new one. No.
You just had the same size put back in.
Yeah.
Never mind.
There we are.
Right, so what we've done, we set that to the side. That leaves us room for our little strip there that we're going to put our little buttons on. And I've got some 3D foam. Again, the bigger ones that I've cut down because it's easier. And there we go. Put a couple of strips of that on there. Take my release tape off and place that on. Possibly straight, possibly not. And then we'll put some foam pads underneath the whole thing.
I like creating depth on projects.
Yes, me too. Am I going to get 4 on there? I reckon so. Yes, perfect. I like a nice even number of foam pads as well.
No trimming as well.
No trimming. I do like the bigger foam pads because it just means I can do whatever size I want, put them anywhere I want to.
Yeah.
Whatever I want to do. So we're going to bring the oven back in and we'll just place this on top. So I can get that central. She says. God. Whose eyes have I got on today?
Not yours.
Mine. No, they can't be mine. Definitely
you left those in
mine.
the house.
I think I did. Okay, so there's the top of my oven. Now all that's left is the door. So we'll make this as a gift box. So we're saying, have a sweet day.
That's lovely. I love the sentiments.
Oh, I love the sentiments in this as well.
Yeah, we didn't mention the die sentiments.
No,
did
we didn't. We didn't. I can't even. Oh, there it is. So I've cut my panel. My panel's there. I couldn't even see that.
So we've got made with love. That was hard to read, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Made with love. Oh,
I've lost a die. Shocker.
And there's the have a sweet day.
I love have a sweet day. I think it's such a cute sentiment.
Beautiful.
And then I'm using the handle.
If you baked homemade sweets.
I make homemade
anything. Do you
anything.
bake homemade sweets? And then you do bake?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can you? Because you can make coconut ice.
Do you bake them, though?
Well, does it matter?
That is true, because you got the hob.
You got the hob.
I remember making Turkish delight at home when I was young.
Oh, I love Turkish delight. Oh, love it. I love it when someone's been on holiday.
I think I created a holy mess with the cauliflower.
Did you?
I'm sure I did. I never made it again.
Am I shocked?
No.
I don't think so.
My mother used to say, that's it, you're not doing that again. Have a go once.
I've just put a little curve in my handle and I'm going to pop that on my layer here.
This is the mother who bought me a potter's wheel, mind.
Oh, somebody bought Megan a potter's wheel. I hid it. I hid it straight away.
Not a real one, no, a toy one.
Yeah, hid it straight away. Never come out the box.
Why?
No chance.
Me and my father had it in the kitchen on Christmas Day.
Dear Lord above.
My mother was going bananas. There was clay skittered all over the kitchen.
Oh, no
Ruined
chance.
my party clothes for Christmas Day.
Oh.
She was not happy, to say the least. And every time we had a toy day then in school, she'd say, take your potter's wheel.
I hope somebody broke it.
It never came out of the box again.
So for the front of the oven, we've cut this layer here.
And that's what you'd use then to cut
this layer
the front layer.
Yes. So if you're cutting it in.
I bring that into
you cut
the
this
smaller one in.
And
then the larger one is your
outer.
Your little outer edge then, isn't it?
It is. Okay, so we've cut this outer here. We've cut Have a Sweet Day. We've got that one, haven't we?
Yeah, that's another one that's on the floor.
Oh dear. So yeah, we've got the blue satin in the rounded corner. We've got the red satin and the silver underneath. And then we've snipped the silver sentiment right out. So we've taken the whole outer edge off that silver sentiment. So I couldn't get it looking nice. I couldn't get it looking even. So I snipped it all off instead because I didn't want it hanging out over the edge here. And you're always going to have that, aren't you, when you shadow something.
I love a drop shadow.
I love a drop shadow as well.
It just gives that extra depth.
Yeah. And that's why I like to do this and take any outer off it. So I'll get rid of everything. I'll just have the words and then I'll drop shadow those. Because I just think it gives it a neater finish.
It does.
So that's what we've done here. And I probably cut that on double-sided adhesive film again.
I would have thought so.
Because I love that stuff. We go through lots of it. I've cut that on double-sided adhesive film. So I've done that twice, shadowed the word in, and then popped that onto my blue layer, which I've put some pads onto the back. We shall, a little pile of rubbish there. We'll place this.
You kept it very neat over there, Manka.
Well, thank you very much, Alison.
It's not like me, they usually all over the middle.
I know.
Sorry. It's as I go along.
And then I'm going to add this to the front. And I've glued that down, haven't I? Yes.
Oh. Every time I move this, I scoot off your pans.
Oh.
How very rude of me.
Rude. And we'll just centralise that on the front of the door.
I will say Alison does always clean up after herself.
I do clean up after.
I
Messy
clean up after
doing.
myself. I clean up after myself too. So I'm going to squish that down. There we go.
That is lovely.
And it's all in place. And then all you need to do is make yourself some utensils, which I haven't done because I've already done them. So I've cut this one. I mean, look at the little egg. I'm going to have to swap the glasses again, see if I'm holding it in the right place.
You are, it's fine.
So I've cut the egg in yellow and white and then pieced the middle bit in. I've cut the pan in silver and in red. I've done an extra one to thicken it up a bit as well.
You could have some really funky colours though.
You could. This is what I loved about this set though. It was so fun just to make all of these little utensils. And so there's my egg. And my toast is ready on my chopping board. Look, I've made me toast. And I inked the edge of my toast.
Oh.
Just to see. So that's ready. And you were calling this a pie. Now I'm calling this a waffle, Alison.
Oh, are you?
Yes, because I'm making breakfast.
Okay, I thought it was a cherry pie.
Yeah, I've made a waffle, I have, see? So there's my waffle.
It could be either, though.
Yeah.
Are you doing tea or breakfast?
Mm.
Or are you doing breakfast for dinner?
Oh, do you know what?
A brunch?
I quite like a bowl of cereal at the end of a day.
Do you know what, though? There's nothing more satisfying than kind of 6 o'clock thinking, I can't be bothered to cook anything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then just putting some toast in the grill, frying an egg or a couple of eggs, and a fried egg on toast.
No, it's
Bit
always
of ketchup.
It's always like bacon or like bacon and tomatoes. Me and Amelia had that. I didn't feel like cooking the other night, so I chucked some bacon in the air fryer.
Right.
Funnily enough,
As you do.
the air fryer I acquired during lockdown, and I do use it a lot. I use my air fryer every day. I use my air fryer far more than I use my oven now. But an air fryer little die set wouldn't give you the same effect.
Imagine what you could do with some acetate for the lid, though.
Yeah. Oh, mine is amazing. Mine's got 2 drawers.
Is
you
it?
know, yeah.
Of course you'd have 2 drawers, Car.
Of course I would. Yeah.
You wouldn't have one.
No, let's not do anything normal. So yeah, that's what we did. We had some bacon and we had some tomatoes, and that was tea.
My mother-in-law,
Delicious.
on a Saturday morning, will cook like 18 or 24 sausages and then just put them eat them for breakfast and put them in the fridge. And 1 or 2 nights during the week, if she can't be bothered to cook, she'll just make sausage sandwiches.
Oh,
or she'll heat up 4 or 6 sausages and then just take a couple of slices of bread and back that into and brown sauce and just quietly construct herself a sausage sandwich.
So she has a deconstructed sausage sandwich. I love. But yeah, that's how simple it is to make this. I mean, for the one I made for packaging, I added some of those little cookies. I thought I'd make a little bit of cookie bunting, and I think we've lost the other one. That's come off somewhere. Somebody's lost my cookie bunting, peeps. But that's what I've done with the cookies.
And then we've got the utensils. Let's bring that one in. Or flipped around then. You've got the tea towel.
Love it.
And you've also got the stamped version.
Let's take this away.
So if we bring that in, you can see there's a stamped version of them.
Isn't that fab?
And that's how you always tell whether one's Leo's and one is Alison's. Because Leo's will be stamped and Alison's will be paper piece.
That's the one.
You got it.
That is the one.
You got it.
And if there's a way of not having to glue, that'll be mine. Double-sided adhesive all the way.
So don't forget, if you're going to order this, it'll be on the website now. You can pay with ClearPay, PayPal, ShopPay. I was going to say, what's the other one? If you do make it, share your makes on the Facebook group. If it's out to the Facebook group, tag us in your makes.
And
we love to see them.
Don't forget that your TCK code, if you're a subscriber, is automatically applied now, which is amazing.
That is amazing.
So you haven't even got to remember it anymore. But you'll get 10% off if you're a subscriber, 10% off in our store.
Brilliant. So don't forget, subscribe to our videos if you'd like to see more. Hit the like button so you can share it with other people then. And hit the subscription.
Notification bell. Ding.
Ding. Oh, dear me. Have I got to say anything else now?
I think we're done.
Have I missed it all?
I think we're done.
So, remembering all this, I don't usually do this side.
Let's just go for a thank you for joining us, shall we?
Okay.
Thank you for joining us today. Happy crafting.
Right, let's get you back in your boxes.